I'm here at the Green Living Show and I found a very interesting product. It deals with the triangle of life. Your name, sir, is?
Ramiz Saad.
And you are a?
Biochemist.
Okay, and how long have you been doing that?
I have been doing biochemistry for 30 years. I graduated from Egypt, Cairo, Egypt University. I moved to Canada. I worked in Venezuela. I worked in Los Angeles. I worked in Germany, and I worked in Canada here. And I have been concentrating on doing mineral analysis, especially for food, tissue, water, and all kind of material which I can get.
So what does the actual triangle deal with?
Triangle of life, what I find out when I analyze 2,000 here from around the world, I analyze almost from 32 countries. I found very, very interesting triangle, which when people are sick, iron goes very high, copper goes very low, and selenium goes very low. That's why I call it triangle of life. And after when I studied more, I found out that the triangle of life, copper represent catalase enzyme. Selenium represent glutathione peroxidase enzyme, and iron catalase enzyme, and copper is superoxide dismutase.
Okay. So, as a biochemist, I understand you look at that first before you put your name to different products, such as this chaga. What is that?
The chaga mushroom is one of the they call it in China, is the king of all mushroom. It's very, very, very nutritional. It has all this kind of compound. It has terpenes, sterols, melanin, soluble and insoluble fiber, SOD enzyme, beta-glucan, amino acid, butylonic acid, and antioxidant. As you see, there is no one food on the world contains all this kind of component.
Really? So what does that mean in terms of nutrition or health?
Each one of this component has a function for the body. Terpenes is antimicrobial, and sterol lower the bad cholesterol. Melanin is very good to protect skin from UV damage. Dietary fiber, which regulate blood sugar and make the excretion easy. SOD enzyme is unique enzyme, we'll talk about it later. Beta-glucan is for autoimmune disease. Amino acid to build a new and repair a new tissue. Butylonic acid is known to induce tumor, cancer. And last thing is antioxidant, which is protect the body from free radical damage.
Okay, so chaga is kind of top of the food chain for what? As an antioxidant, what you're saying?
It's antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, and for the immune system.
So what other unique properties and usage is this? What are people saying about it? And
really what I discovered with Dr. Pierre Pommier, and we co-author in the book with David Wolf.
You co-authored that book?
Correct.
Yeah.
We wrote a chapter with David Wolf, okay, on that book. What we find out very interesting is that chaga has very high level of 3 elements, which call cesium, rubidium, and potassium.
Is that part of the triangle?
This 7 here means alkaline element. This 7 here means minor element. This 7 here means the toxins.
Okay.
You want to live a healthy, long life, get rid of the toxins first by detoxification of the body. You have to get rid of mercury, lead, arsenic, aluminum. Each element of this, interfere with a good element. Like we know for a fact that mercury interfere with selenium. Lots of people, they are low in selenium. That's why I introduced this Brazil nut into the market.
Brazil nuts.
Correct.
Now I also noticed that you're the only one that, as a biochemist, you actually have a label regarding the nutritional facts.
Correct.
This is a high. This got over 200% of selenium.
Yeah.
Over 200% of selenium in this brand of Brazil nuts.
That's 230% of selenium in 50 grams.
50 grams.
That means you have to take 2 protein nuts per day to get your daily allowance of selenium
Selenium is,
required.
yeah, selenium is one of the 3 that you're mentioning that you need for optimum health.
Exactly. American nutritional label and Canadian nutritional label, they say you need between 50 to 70 microgram of selenium per day for your selenium level.
Okay. So what else we need to know about the chaga?
A chaga, like I said...
You're really onto that. I mean, you manufacture the chaga?
Correct. What I found out that chaga is the highest on alkaline element. We all know that alkaline element is the key for the body.
So you're saying this is like the product out of all the foods and superfoods and supplements and the whole shebang that will really alkaline your body. This is like top of the food chain?
Without hesitation, I can say you put all the food in one side and you put the chaga in the other side. Because the chaga is the most alkaline element. It's the most alkaline food I have ever tested.
Wow, okay.
You know?
Please continue.
Yeah, what I found out that we all know that the healthy cell, the pH of the healthy cell is supposed to be 7.35.
Right.
When the healthy cell has the pH of 7.35, this is slightly alkaline. What that means is the oxygen is around, glucose is around. The healthy is fine and dandy and the cell is healthy. What happens is when the pH goes down to 6.5, it becomes acidic. When the cell becomes acidic, oxygen escapes from the cell and then move out and the cell becomes anaerobic. When the cell becomes anaerobic, the cell cannot breathe. Then what happens? Glucose enter into the cell. When glucose enter into the cell, fermentation happens. Fermentation, it causes the cell to produce lactic acid. We all know that lactic acid damages the DNA. Then now you have a cell which forget how to die because the DNA is damaged. Then it keeps multiplying, and that's the cause, I believe, for cancer cell is the cell multiply randomly. This is not my theory. This is Dr. Otto Warburg's theory, who took two
Nobel Prize laureate?
Two Nobel Prize laureate, you're right. He works with Dr. Linus Pauling, one of the Nobel Prize laureate as well. You know. Then what happened? Dr. Keys came and said, but wait, you know, when we have potassium, cesium, rubidium, the acidic cell absorb all this alkaline material, which makes the cell alkaline and destroy only the cancer cell. Okay, and that means that's really a breakthrough because when it destroys the cancer cell naturally, it's not like chemotherapy. I'm not a doctor, but what I'm trying to say here, this is theory. Really, all doctors have to look into it, you know, more deeply, and we do more tests. I know that Dr. Semencini in Italy treat cancer using carbonate, you know, which is alkaline. I'm saying the chaga is the most alkaline material because it has cesium and rubidium and potassium.
Yeah, you're basing everything from a biochemical point of view. So that's top of the food chain to quickly or efficiently alkaline the body.
Correct.
More so than like the super juices or the super berries, maybe other foods.
That's super juices.
Green products.
Exactly.
Saying from your research, this is what you've found so far.
The super juice and super berry and all this, like, you know, juice has high chlorophyll, high magnesium. Magnesium is lower than cesium and rubidium in the periodic table. Cesium is the highest. I call them, cesium is the king, rubidium is the queen, and potassium is the prince.
So this is what you need to have, you know, a top formula to alkaline the body.
Exactly. Plus,
and that these foods, those minerals are the highest concentration in chaga, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Not in any other foods?
There is high in some other food like cinnamon, all the healthy food, like pomegranate, like kiwi, like, you know, all the healthy food has like cacao, chocolate, we know all about dark chocolate, then most of the healthy food has high cesium and rubidium and potassium. Green tea,
Right.
which make me so excited, because that means that really, if we increase our alkaline elements, we all know that countries who's drinking green tea, that the cancer rate is lower.
But this is the highest mineral concentration that you need, more so than you mentioned the chocolate, the green, and everything else.
When I did ash percent is a level of showing how much mineral in any product. When I did ash percent, the ash percent of a chaga mushroom is 12%, which is very, very high. That means that it's contained very high mineral. That's why I see here that chaga capsule contains of the highest natural source of multi-mineral,
Okay, great.
Very high in zinc, very high in manganese, and that's what I want to talk about. We said SOD enzyme, which is a superoxide dismutase enzyme. This enzyme looks like this. You need copper, zinc, nickel, iron, and manganese. And this is the only enzyme maybe in the body, which enter into the body, and whatever your body needs, it kick in. Then if your body needs manganese will kick in. If your body needs zinc, you are low in zinc kick in. Then it depends, because we know chaga is like, if you have high immune system, it will make it low. If you have low immune system, it will make it high. And you relate, the immunity.
Okay.
And that's very unique of the dismutase enzyme, and that's one of the enzyme of the 3H enzyme.
Okay. Now you get this, you source this from somewhere in Canada?
That's right. Johns Hopkins University has just produced scientific research about the SOD enzyme. It showed that SOD enzyme is the Superman of the enzyme in the human body. That means it releases all the free radical from the body. That's why you need 3 enzymes, like I said: catalase, which is iron; superoxide dismutase, which is copper, zinc, manganese, nickel, and iron; and finally one is peroxidase enzyme, which needs selenium. That's why I based all my product onto the antioxidant enzyme.
Okay. And these are other foods that are high in the antioxidant chain based on your biochemical analysis.
Exactly. This is called Goji Berry.
Yeah.
It's well known in the Chinese community. This Goji Berry, I discovered that it's the highest ever in lithium content in any food. When we analyze it in the lab, the lithium content always 1 part per million, and that's the highest food ever. We all know that lithium is good for the brain. Queen Cleopatra, a long time ago, she used to have depression. They used to give her lithium carbonate. Plus,
So like not all goji berries are the same. You've looked at the analysis.
No, it depends on the soil, and plus some goji berry has high sulfite. High sulfite can give you a rash. This is very low, no sulfite. That's why goji berry is known that is the highest of vitamin A, beta carotene, much more than carrot, which is good for the eyes and good for the kidney as well.
Great. Okay. So more information about your products, the Triangle of Life products. Website is
www.triangleoflifeproductsinc.com.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.